What's going on, family? Come on, come on, come on, and promise yourself no more crying. There's nothing left for me in need of a king. And he gon' look better than you, Christian. Looking for something better than you. Hey family, welcome, welcome. And he'll be so much. Stay free. What now, spirit? Perfect divine timing, but second verse. G3, what's happening, family? What's going on? You just dipped on me, love. You just dipped on us. What happened? I asked about you. Abruptly has to end. Jennifer, stranger, spooky, what's happening, family? Prince Jamil, what's going on? No, don't laugh. Don't laugh. You just left. Didn't say nothing. Didn't even say goodbye. Damn. I thought we was friends. Loving me for me. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Safe haven, creative space. What it do, family? Jory, love, food reviews. What's happening? Welcome to Guidance. What's going on, family? What's happening? What's up, baby? What it do? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Goddess Guidance. If this is your first time here, my name is Jasmine, but you can call me the Lemurian Goddess. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, join the G3 family. Okay, especially if you're about ascension, growth, elevation, forward motion, truth, and breaking those karmic cycles, then baby, this is where you need to be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It just is what it is. A big shout out and a big thank you to everybody who has booked and donated to the channel thus far. Thank you guys so much for your continuous love and support, keeping the lights on, keeping your sis going and flowing 5 years. Oh, that's 10. 5 years. Oh, we in the future, G3. 5 years in the building. That just let me know we got 5 more, ahead. It ain't over. But thank you guys so much. If there's anybody looking to book or donate, you can find all of that information down below after the video is posted. I have a YouTube membership channel as well. And I have a Instagram subscribe family. So if there's anybody that want daily guidance from your sis, I keep you on your A game and you get a daily dose of these good old vibes. Come on over, join the family, join the crew, join the gang. You can also join on Patreon. Either way, join the movement as we move on up. Okay, we got... You see, that's 10 years. So, you might as well just join the family because G3 ain't going nowhere, baby. We here to stizzays. So join the movement as we move on up because it's up, and never stop. We just going to keep rising to the top. Hey. G3, we going to hop right on into it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I hope everybody's having an amazing day thus far. I hope you guys are staying warm because it is chilly. This is sweater weather. I like sweater weather, but I like it better inside when I'm inside. I like to be inside during sweater weather, but either way, just hope you guys are staying warm and staying safe. I have a download here. This is a dream download though, and it's not my dream. It's actually my daughter's dream. Okay, okay, little Mac. Okay. This morning she woke up and she said, "Mommy, I had a crazy dream last night." And I said, "What happened?" She was like, there was like a warning. It was like some type of warning happening, and they was saying that they was about to drop some type of boulders. What's going on, Tiff? The warning was like there was some boulders that was about to be dropped, some big, and it was gonna destroy something, right? And she was like, she was scared, and she was like, "Mommy, you know, we gotta leave, we gotta leave." And she was like, I said, "No, it's okay. We gonna stay inside," or whatever. And she was like, you know, I took like some type of mattress and we went in the tub. And she was like, you know how like what they say to do if there's a tornado? She was like, yeah, that's what we did. And you got a bunch of snacks and you got a bunch of food and you put it in there with us, and you know, we was good. But then we heard this big bang, boom, you know, and they dropped them. They did. They dropped some bullets. And she was like, but it hit across the street. It hit the building across the street. It didn't hit us. And I said, what? It hit the building across the street? The building across the street is the IRS building. That's the building across the street, okay? The IRS. So I was like, why is the building across the street? I said, oh my goodness. I gotta talk about this. What you mean? It was some type of warning. Did something hit the IRS building? That's where the money at. That's where the money at. And then she said, oh, and she was like, so once I said, I'm gonna tell you guys, she was like, and tell them there was only 20 survivors. I said, what? I'm like, what? She was like, she said there was only 20 survivors. And it's just so crazy with what's going on with our government, okay, with our with the money, with the IRS. What? I sit down here, I shuffle the cards because I'm like, that's what I'm gonna come up here and talk about. There's something happening. There's a war going on. A feud is at the bottom of this deck, okay? So this is at the bottom. So underlining something, there's something happening. It's just like really maybe on the hush hush. Look, it's at the bottom. Like you can't really see it until you turn it around, until you get a closer look, until you pick something up and get a closer look. That's when you see the feud. That's when you see what some type of rivalry going on. Okay, there's a conflict happening. What is a boulder? This big, huge rock. And it came and crushed the building. The IRS building came and just crushed the building. And there was only 20 survivors. On this rock, y'all better leave me alone. On this rock, I build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail. Wait, G3. What's a boulder? A boulder is a rock, a big behind rock, right? On this rock, I build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. My daughter was like, she was scared. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. I said, nah, we good. Take cover. Let's just take cover. Let's just stay inside. Let's just stay safe. That's all we gotta do here. We don't gotta do much. What's about to happen, we can't control what's about to happen. We can't do nothing about that, okay? A boulder on this rock, that had nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? This rock coming down, whatever this is, destroying our money system, the system is arisen. Right? Listen, I don't act like I know too much about what's happening with the finances, with the tariffs, with the SNAP, with the inflation, and I can't even sit up here and act like I can debate with you and go back and forth with you about it. I don't understand. Okay? I understand a little bit, but not too much to be sitting up here talking about it, yapping up my mouth about it, and that's wisdom. You know, when you don't know too much about it, you shut up. You shut up and let the ones that know what's going on do the talking. And and lead me in their direction, mother. And that's all. I be letting I just see what's happening. I take note. But there is a switch in the money system. Okay, we got all of this Bitcoin. It's like, what is money right now? Money is, our country is in so much debt. The government is still shut down. It's like the money system is being destroyed here. And why? And who are these 20 survivors? But what we did, because it was a warning, okay? She said they was saying something, there was going to be something happening, they was going to drop these things, da-da-da. It was a warning, we was nervous. We couldn't do nothing about the boulders being dropped. We can we really, I don't know, a boulder, where was it being dropped from? Where's this little girl? Okay, I need to bring this little girl. I should have did this when she was home. I should have did this when she was home. Where was these? Okay, and where was these boulders being dropped from? You know what I'm saying? I need a little bit more. She gonna go to school and forget the whole darn thing. Cause she woke me up and told when we woke up this morning. That's what she told me. But I don't know if we can do too much about a money system being destroyed right now. I don't know what's happening. Trump. I don't know what Trump is doing. I don't know. I just really try to stay faithful and just believe that everything is just gonna just work out the way it's supposed to work out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like, they got the SNAP all jacked up. They got the health insurance all jacked up. They fighting both wings of the whole bird. The whole bird is shut down. Then what's flying? If the whole bird is shut down, then what's in the sky? Because the bird can't fly. The wings are on one accord now. And that's why the government is shut down, because both wings are all jacked up and the bird can't fly. Now that the bird can't fly, what do that mean? That means a whole lot of people have to suffer. That means the people that's depending on the bird to fly is suffering. And they made it so that everybody is dependent on this goddamn eagle. But don't nothing last forever. What is this? The death of something in the... No, it's a death. It's time for a new bird? I don't know. How long can the eagle stay alive? I'm just trying to understand that. You know, we see people die every day. We know that can't nothing really last forever unless it's a robot. Are they trying to fix the robot? Oh, the eagle is a robot. So we let you see, we let you do this, we let you get this robot, we let you run the robot. What? They're telling me about the Constitution. It's something about the Constitution and the robot. the robot bird, the robot eagle that everybody is dependent on, that now it got a bunch of people suffering. So now it's a bunch of people suffering. Did this robot eagle break the rules? Some type of rules have been broken. Something is being destroyed here. And is it because the rules were broken, or is it just time for something new, right? I come do like a wrecking ball. It's time for something new. That it's done. But all we can do is take cover. That's what I'm here to talk about. Maybe that's what I'm here, because she said that's what we did. And then when I was sitting here, I was hearing, you are my peace. You are my peace. You are my peace. And I worship thee. You have delivered my soul from the snare of the enemy. In the midst of my storm, you held and protected me. If I just keep my mind on thee, you keep me in a perfect peace. You are my peace. You know, you are my peace. I was in the bathroom. We was in the bathroom with snacks under a mattress in a tub. And the snacks let me know that we was at peace. You know what I'm saying? That let me know that we was kind of at peace. I had time to go get snacks. I wasn't worried. Oh, we gonna take refuge right here. Okay. Oh, get the snacks. That means that there's no worry. There's no worry in the resting. So whatever's happening right now with our money system, something being destroyed, we don't worry. Don't worry and during the resting, because I feel like it's something about resting. Because what can we do about what's I don't know. The little things at school. I don't know. The boulder dropped. Who dropped the boulder? It was a warning. Where's this warning coming from? But all we did was take refuge. Stay safe. Maybe right now it's time to just stay safe. Take refuge. And if you can, be a place where, because right now people are hungry, right? They said 1.7 something million people in California are on the SNAP program. I don't know how many are in New York, but this is something that I think I read or scrolled across. I don't know. But it's people hungry. It's people that are in need. If you have the ability to help somehow, some way, absolutely do what you can. If you have a way to surrender your services, like, you know, maybe you can't start a whole soup kitchen, but you know somebody who does, or a place that do that, or, you know, where you can you know, try to help at this time, because all we can do is provide a refuge and be a refuge. I don't know. Because something is being destroyed. And I feel like it's something deeper than what we even think, because on this rock I built my church, and the gates of hell. I don't know. That just gave me chills. The gates of hell will not prevail. So I don't know what's happening, but I know that the gates of hell can and will not prevail. And all you got to do, G3, is take refuge. And don't forget your snacks. Don't forget your snacks, okay? Be at peace. Be at peace. Be at rest. Because what's happening is literally maybe it's for your greatest good, your highest good. Maybe it's for the best. Even if it looks like it might be for the worst, maybe it's for the best. We like to talk about, well, I like to talk about how Jesus on the cross, and they said, oh, well, you know, the Bible, they talk about how Jesus died for you. And he was up there and he suffered, and some people can look at it like that's the worst thing, but maybe for you and for me, for the story. Wait, for the story? Don't do it for the story. Leave me out of it. For the story, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Gotta get beat up for the story. Well, because they gotta know 1,000, 3,000, 4,000 years later. Even though they're gonna mix all the story up, somebody's gonna figure it out. And they're gonna mix the story up. So I'm dying for the story, and then they're gonna jack the story up. Oh my goodness. Bring it on. Listen, keep me out of it. I signed up for the story? Damn. I don't know what that means. But anyway, it's full. It was like, you know, thank goodness that happened, right? Whatever happened, thank goodness it happened. Because it brought some type of heaven to earth. A passageway. Through hell. Yeah. The story is for safe travel through hell. Anubis can be significant here as well. Shout out to Anubis. Something, whatever's going on right now. Take refuge. Because there is a feud happening. Because the gates of hell cannot and will not prevail. So once the gates of hell try to start prevailing, what has to happen? Now she gotta be destroyed. Because what you talking about? I already said what I said. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you reword whatever. I don't care. I don't care how much you mix something up. I know what I said. I know how it was. I know how this thing is going. And I know what will and will not happen. And at the end of the day, if things got to be destroyed, things will be destroyed. Oh, there will be some survivors. Maybe some people had no choice but to be in the building. I don't know. But at the end of the day, the gates of hell will not prevail. So whatever has happened is for your greatest good. Because hell getting out of control. That's what happened. Hell is getting out of control. And some things have to happen for hell to remember what was written. And now the boulders and the rocks are coming through to remind these people, okay? To remind this robot, the gates of hell. The eagle the robot eagle and the regular eagle will never fly at the same height. The gates of hell will not prevail. You don't. Oh, you hear the horns? I love when the horns come through. Facts. Amen. Hello. It's like that's what the horn is. Oh, man. Hell nah. What we telling hell today? Nah. So even if let's look at it for your life, right? Even if some things are being destroyed right now in your life, some boulders being dropped, boom, boom, boom. Chill. It's all good. Chill. I lost this. I don't have that. I need this. Chill. Take refuge. Get your snacks. Everything's gonna work out for your highest good, your greatest good. See, these are the things that you gotta like really get deep down within your soul. Shout out to the $9.99. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I was like, hold on, what was that? What just went away? Ah, yes, sir. Thank you so much. But what I was saying just now. I saw something. Oh man. What was I just saying just now? See, got caught up by the $9.99. $9.99 can be significant. Oh, even if something like if it's going on in your life, like okay, there's some bombs, some things being destroyed. I feel like whatever it is, whatever might be happening, you don't really have control over something. So, you know, and maybe the control is, well, this is, I'm on the path of doing the right thing. I'm doing what's best for me. And it's causing some type of boulders to drop and destroy something. It's like, I don't have I gotta continue to do the best for me, even though it might be dropping some boulders somewhere. I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot not do what's best for you to stop a boulder. Like, something has to be destroyed because the gates of hell, maybe somebody's trying to open up the gates of hell in your life. And it's like, let whatever needs to be destroyed, because not in your life, G3, the gates of hell will not and shall not prevail. So whatever's being destroyed by the boulders, let it be destroyed. Okay? What is that? And the rocks will cry out. Like, you don't gotta say the rocks will cry out. Nature fighting back. This is the feud. Oh, somebody, let me find out the bird is feuding with nature. Because it's a scripture that goes something about, I'm hearing something about the rocks crying out. The rocks will step up and do what the rocks need to do if you don't do it. Oh, you try to get the people to where they can't make a move, where they can't do something, no worries. The rocks will do it. Woo! G3, you know what? That's why they say chill. The rocks said chill, we got it. Because with this battle, y'all can't fight it. Whatever this is happening, whatever this is, because yeah, they want to make you feel like you're voting and your stuff. Oh, it matter. Let me tell you something, a little secret. This is how I feel. Let me tell you, this is just how I feel. You don't gotta internalize this, and this is not no written down belief. If voting mattered, you wouldn't be able to do it. Okay. If voting changed something, you, my friend. Oh my goodness, but who am I? Vote, go out there and do your thing. I believe, go ahead. If you believe in it, hey, please, we need you down there. We need you down there to do the right thing. But at the end of the day, if something happening where they got it so we can't really do too much. Maybe they got us all at the bottom of the goddamn, what is this? Pyramid. And only certain levels of the pyramid is able to make certain decisions and choices. It's like, everybody down there, shut up, go to the polls. Let us grown folks talk. You see? That's why I don't be playing with them in them polls. Because what y'all talking about? Y'all shut up and go to them polls and let these grown folks talk? What? That's disrespectful. They are so disrespectful. That was disrespectful. Because a lot of people believe in the polls. Anyway, it's something happening that the polls can't handle. That the polls can't affect whatever this is. Only the rocks can. G3, it's something happening right now that the polls can't affect. Only the rocks can. Only destruction can. Only disaster can. That's it. That's it. And that's sad. But that's it. Stay inside. Stay safe. Stay at peace. You're good. This is not happening to you. It's happening for you. Whatever is happening right now is not happening to you. It's happening for you. You can survive a few days without food. I'm not saying you can. Who am I? But that's what I'm hearing. You can do it. Because something is not happening to you. It's happening for you. Go to your neighbor. See, this is why they tried to separate. Because see, this S was always written. Stuff like this is why they want to separate you. They don't want you to be good with your neighbor. They don't want you to be good with this, with that. Because, when you need your neighbor, y'all can work with each other. We don't need you. We got each other. But if they separate us, now we gotta be in the bathroom by ourselves with our kids and our snacks if we got some. But hopefully somebody's good with their neighbor. Hopefully this is a message that will get you to go be good with your neighbor real quick. Because something is happening that we can't stop. But we can take refuge. Because the rocks, G3, the rocks are about to cry out. Thank you to the rocks. Something about the crystals, too. See? Something about the crystals, too. I don't know how that... Oh, look at them rocks. Yeah, they rocks. But they really crystals. Ooh, those comments. What is happening? Is there must be a media shower somewhere? Yo, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, those are rocks coming out the sky. No, those ain't rocks. Those are crystals. And where these crystals being shot from? Bow. Yeah. Wrap it up in a rock. Make it look like a rock. Bow. Then wasn't I talking about? It's like disasters happening right where people thinking that these bunkers, like where these demonic people, or I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen, G3, but just take refuge. Just know that you're safe and getting good with your neighbor. Getting good with your neighbor. Because you might need a little water. They might have extra. They might need tissue. You might have extra. So where y'all don't have to rely so much on a robot bird. Okay? It's a robot bird. And these boulders and these rocks are about to show you that was a robot bird the whole time. They said that they started the IRS. Now listen. They said that they started that mess. They killed the richest people on the Titanic. I was sad because I really thought it was about Jack and Rose. Really invested all of my emotions into that story. Really invested everything into that. You know? Cried. Major tears watching Titanic. Major tears. Now understanding that the most important part was the dinner where they was all sitting around at the table, all them rich folk. That was the most important part of the movie. Not Jack and Rose. It was all of them niggas sitting around at that table. And what do? Oh. No, all them rich folk? Yeah, that's what the Titanic was about. This boat can't sink at all. Come on, rich people, y'all love stuff like this. Y'all love this type of stuff. Come on, get on the biggest ship that can't be destroyed. Got him. Oh, you don't want to sign this paper and start the IRS? What is it? What do the IRS stand for? Something revenue services or something internal revenue services or something like that. You don't want to jump on board with this? All right, cool. Look at this shit, the Trojan horse. That's what the Titanic was. The Titanic was a Trojan horse. Oh, you won. Here, take this gift. We love you, Troy. Here, take this. They went to sleep and that damn horse started galley-upping. They rode that horse all the way through that town. This is not funny, but I'm cracking up, G3. But you know what I'm saying? Took down they started this IRS thing all jacked up. It was all they started it, but that's how kind of a lot of this stuff is started. A lot of the biggest religion here started. It's a lot. It's the starting story is very gory. The beginning story is very gory. That's why the story is important. The story is important because the beginning of a lot of things, the story is very gory. Okay, so they started the whole IRS thing. It was all jacked up from the jump. So I don't know. Maybe they was getting out of hand. They was getting out of hand. They ain't getting out of hand. They got their hands on all of our money. The treasury and stuff. They got their hands on all of our money. Everything. You think you broke and you mad rich. Imagine that. You think you mad broke. You are rolling in dough. They saying that you in so much debt and you rolling in dough. It's a lot of corrupt stuff going on in that building and with our money, with our fight. It's just corrupt. So whatever is happening, I don't know how or what, or I don't. She said it was 20 survivors. She said it was destroyed. She said we was in the bathroom with a mattress over us with some snacks. And when I said, oh, I got to tell y'all, she said, oh, and tell them there was only 20 survivors. She was serious about that. That was somebody else I was talking to this morning when I woke up. So. I thought it said feud. Changeability. Shape-shifting. Adaptability is something about being able to adapt right now. Being able to adapt. It's my money and I want it now. It's my money. I want it now. Right. Exactly. Oh gosh. Something about adapting right now. Okay? Oh man. It's something about being able to adapt to what's happening. Ooh, because look, God is here. Oh, I love that. Omniscient, the Almighty. You can't even see no face, but I just love that. It's like, ooh, yeah. We win. Yeah, God is saying it's time to adapt here. Okay? The Most High is saying it's time to adapt to what's happening and understand that things are shifting in your favor, though. I don't know how that's what I feel. I feel that. I feel like it's happening in your favor, even though it's like it could be painful. But something is happening for you. Something is falling apart in your life. Something is being destroyed. It can be painful, but it's happening for you. I promise you that. And all you got to do is be able to adapt, be able to surrender, get through whatever it is. Huh? It's an alien. That's who these people are feuding with. It's vampires and aliens fighting. Now, it's one thing. It's one thing when we see what's that show I was watching? With it was in New Orleans and they had the werewolves, the vampires, and the witches. And they all fighting and stuff. And that's one thing. That's one thing. The werewolves, the vampires, and the witches and the warlocks and stuff. That's that little okay, oh, look at that little earthly fight. Oh. True Blood? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. Was it True Blood? I don't know. That's one thing. Hold on. Now, the vampires and the aliens? I feel like these aliens are like extraterrestrial, otherworldly, unknown cosmic beings, cosmic forces, divine things. In the show that I was watching, the vampires were the most powerful ones. They took over everything. They had the witches scared of them. And then it was like this vampire family that was like, they was real powerful. Everybody was scared of the vampires. Earthly fight. Everybody was afraid of the vampires. They even had the vampires was rocking with the church. They even had the vampires was rocking with the church, but the werewolves and stuff. Were the werewolves in the meeting? Or was just the church and the vampires? They had something going on. They had their little, pact going on. So, you can feed on this amount of people, because back in the day, I guess certain towns, the church held a lot of power in the town. So, kind of like what the church said, or what the priest said. I don't know. They held a lot of power. So they was working with the vampires. And the vampires were the most powerful group. So it's like this on Earth. Maybe the vampires is rocking. Maybe the vampires right now, you have these werewolves, you have the vampires, and you have the witches and the warlocks or whatever, okay? Out of those three groups, maybe the vampires are the ones right now in this day and age, as me and you talk, they're the ones that's in power. They said we don't die, we multiply. Don't let me bite you. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Now you're stuck. Don't let me bite you. I will turn you into a vampire and you will never leave this place. Some people like that. Seek power. Imagine how much power you can like, or the power that you can get into, the position that you can get into if you can, if you never die. They was very powerful people. They were feared. So I feel like that's what's happening right now. Right now, it's very powerful people going up against something real cosmic here. Like I said, see, you might can control the poles, but I control the rocks. I can make you think that these crystals are rocks. Okay. You out there, oh, look at them little rocks. Oh, look at that rock. Well, whatever this is about to come and destroy something. Because your little earthly power is nothing compared to the divine. Nothing compared to something cosmic. And you had a cosmic order to stand down. No, we sit on thrones. We powerful here. We got power. We got power over the church. We in control. We control the church. We in control. It was a show that I was watching where they was baptizing people. And listen, this is a show. I ain't write the script. I'm just relaying what happened in the show. All right. But in the show, they was going into the church, baptizing the people. And as they was baptizing the people, the demon was sitting right by the water. Right when they go down there, the demon, it's like the demon was in the water, like waiting, like grabbing them. And when they went down, it went inside of them or something. And they go, I didn't write the script. Somebody else did that, but they be trying to show you something. Okay, I'm not saying every church. Don't get it twisted. Okay. I'm not saying everything. That was inside the church. Go to the regular water. Go to the ocean. Something in there too, shit. Tread lightly and play nicely. That's what I'm trying to say. Either way, they got power. They got power. They got power over the church too. These energies. Oh, vampires are not real. Move then. Get out of here. I'm not talking to you. I'm not here to convince you that a vampire is real. I'm not here to convince you. If you don't believe that this is real, why the hell are you over here watching me? Oh, so you could call somebody crazy to feel better about your sad life, which your no imagination life, boring life, not understanding what's going on life. I don't know who that's for, but I felt it just now. Get your behind out of here. I don't believe in no darn vampires, but you tuned in to me. Move. Hello. You the ones? Hello. I'm not here to convince you that. The people that's in power you don't see. You think Trump is in power? That's what I'm saying. You think that's the most powerful man here? That's the man that can do the most here? No, that nigga come and go. But there is a group of individuals that are here to stay. Vampires. And God said, we saw God, right? God said the gates of hell will not prevail. So what are you doing? Immortality, thirst, night, blood, lust, cursed. What are they trying to do, God? Whatever they trying to do. Their little earthly, oh, I live forever type thing that they got going on, bloodthirsty, oh, I'm gonna bite you, I'm gonna curse you, I'm gonna... That don't work. Two different, your earthly power is nothing compared to divine power. And just because you have been cursed to live forever don't mean you are divine. Some people have been cursed to live forever because they have been bit or whatever this is going on. What am I saying? Sentence? Didn't he know the Bible? I can't remember. I remember him saying the scripture. Anyway, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's get deeper. Let's get deeper. If vampires are already dead, why do they need blood? To stay alive, though, right? Wouldn't blood be the gas to keep them alive? But if they have immortality, then they can't die. So what's that? So why do they need blood? Oh, so they can stay in the sun. So they can come outside. Adrenochrome, stay young, stay out, come outside. I feel like so they can be out, so they can live amongst, so they can live like regular people. What happened in Blade? Oh, I haven't seen Blade. They thirst for one thing that would make them human again. Blade was a hybrid. You always want what you can't have. Hey. Right, a hybrid because sunlight's supposed to kill vampires. I'm Harmon. Hey, Harmon. Harmony. Is that I? Oh, bye. Oh, man. Get out of here. We trying to have a real conversation. Okay, let me see. But yeah, the blood will make them feel human again, or it will make them be able to enjoy the sun again, you know? Have them looking young. You like the female Kevin Gates? I don't get tired. Be nice, because my moderators, they, you know, be nice. We'll get you up out of here. I'm letting y'all know. And I ain't stopping them either. Commoner, survivors. Regular people, regular citizen, everyday, ordinary people. We just ordinary people. The commoners will survive. Whatever is coming in, because I feel like somebody is warring with like God and the earth angels and the divine, and I feel like hell is trying to get out of control. Hell is trying to prevail, and hell, the gates of hell. Where you trying to go? What you trying to do? So I feel like these maybe people that sit in power, they're trying to obtain something that goes against the rules. And now the rocks, now it's like, the last time they said that it was water, right? The water rose and destroyed everything. And they said, oh, that's because the the daughters of men was having babies with these fallen angels and with these Anunnaki, whatever, however it goes, and it was causing all types of destruction in the land and blah, 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 and they had to, and that was going against some type of law, and it was like, okay, we gotta erase all of this because y'all niggas don't listen, or something like that. But they said that the rainbow is a sign that, okay, I ain't gonna do that again. I ain't gonna drown you niggas no more. I ain't gonna drown y'all no more. I'm a chill. But the next time it will be with fire and brimstone. If we got a war again, I'm gonna do it with water. I'll do it with fire and brimstone. I'll do it with the Holy Spirit. I'll do it with my divine beings. I'll do it with things you have no control over. I'll do it with people you have no control over. It'll be cosmetic events that you have no control over. I won't drown you. You fell for the promise. You think drowning is this what? It's the worst way to die. I feel like everybody feel like, I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people can feel like drowning or burning is like the worst way or something, right? To go. It's very morbid, I'm sorry, but it's like, I would hate to drown. It's like not being able to breathe. Ah! I can't even think about that. But even burning to death, that's crazy too. Like, oh no. But I feel like you will pass out from the pain, from the burn, than from the drowning or something like that. But, or maybe not. I don't know. I never experienced. I do feel like, there was some type of drowning event that happened back in the day that, in the lifetime before that I had no parts of, because I had some dreams about it before when I was younger. But either way, this is like, in this lifetime, I never experienced not near one of them. So, and thank you, Lord. But, the promise was I won't do this anymore, but that don't mean I ain't gonna do that. I'll do that. I won't do this, but I'll do that. And that will be worse than this. Or, I don't know. I just feel like it's something like cosmic. It's like an earthly and a cosmic battle going on. But who do you think is going to win? It's like, what if the sun starts just wilding? Like right now. Okay? Right now, wherever the sun is. What if the sun in the sky just start wilding? Just start wilding. It's like, what you about to do? What you about to do? When in Job, when they said God called the sons and Satan showed up representing Earth. So that means Jupiter pulled up. That means Venus pulled up. They didn't say nothing about Jerry pulled up. Kathy. They didn't say nothing about Jessica pulling up when God called the sons. God called the sons. They said Mars pulled up. You know what I'm saying? They said Uranus pulled up. They said Pluto. Because y'all swear that Pluto not a Pluto. Pluto said, what? Hey, Dad. Hey, Mom. Pluto. That's what pulled up. Not James. Not Jeremiah. Not John. And not to say that those are not God's sons or anything like that. I'm just saying. What the sons of God, we still trying to, there's water on Mars. Sit your ass down. Mars is like, nigga, we got a whole bunch of stuff over here. Mars is probably like, these damn humans. Earth, get your humans together. Ugh. Oh, there's water on Mars. You know, I just feel like, you know, they trying to have a fight with things that they don't, like, they didn't say, oh, the vampires pulled, like God called the sons of the vampires. Oh, all the strong, powerful vampires pulled up. All the vampires from Earth pulled up like, All the werewolves said, hey, here we are. All the witches said, hey, hi, I'm here. No, they said Venus. They said, yeah, that's what pulled up. So it's like knowing your place. These are energies that have lost sight of their place. And I feel like whatever is happening worldwide is some energies here that's being put in their place by the divine, by something cosmic, by cosmic events, okay? By otherworldly type of things. I'm hearing magical, something magical, things magically is happening, like events out of nowhere. And it's really to sit energies down, to really humble people, because we already said that the gates of hell will and shall not prevail. The commoner will survive. Take refuge. The everyday, regular person, you will survive. You are resilient. You are being asked to adapt. The commoner, the regular person, the person that's on Snap, the person, and you don't got to be a commoner or regular, but you know what I'm saying? It says regular citizen, regular people, everyday, ordinary people. We just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go, 'cause we're ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, 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 oh. This time we take it slow. Yeah. You are lucky because the aliens, or these extraterrestrial beings, these otherworldly beings, these cosmic divine beings are going to make sure you survive. So like I said, it's something about this bird that's effed up, because the commoner is like I let you sit at the top of the triangle because you said you was going to take care of the people at the bottom of it. You said you was going to do right by the people at the bottom of the triangle. This is why I let you sit at the top. This is why I kind of let you have the power. This is why I let you do your thing. Whatever. Because you said that you was going to let the people at the bottom of the triangle or even in the middle of the triangle, you was going to do right by the triangle. You was going to do right by the people. And the people are not living. The people are surviving. Right now, you're the everyday person working thousands of hours, stress. You know how many people, the Most High probably said, how did you go? Stress. How did you go? Stress. Well, what happened? I was working. They had me down there working all of this time. They had me doing this. They had me doing that. They had me doing all of that. Yeah, I had to work this time. I had to work that. And then I lost my job over here. And then they taxing us crazy. They taxing us crazy. Yeah. The people dying and ratting y'all out. They, you know, they be like, they down here doing this to us, mother. They down here doing that. Yeah, they up there like, yeah, they was down there taxing us out the wazoo. Okay? The rich are getting richer. The poor is getting poor. And what else? Everybody who got out of here because of stress and they feel like they was overworked and underpaid, move to the side. And everybody was over there and only 20 people was on the other side that felt like, you know, their life was good. So you know what? Now I'm gonna have only 20 survive. Yeah, something like that happened. They only did right by 20 people. Well, now only 20 people gonna survive and something. Because everybody else, it's about 5. You know how many people die a day? Like 100,000 people or something is out of here, or it's something that's a very high number out of here daily. Imagine only 20 people on one side, like, oh, they did right by me. What? So it's about 100,000 of you niggas went today, and only 20 was done right by the system that we got in place. Okay. Because they clearly think I'm playing. They think I'm playing. Then they said there's an alien ship. They said it's called Atlas. What's in there? What's in there? Rocks. Rocks. It's alien activity. No. It's rocks. It's rocks. Shh. It's rocks. We told you to do right by the average person, by the ordinary folk, by the everyday folk, and you not doing right. So, yeah. These people have lost their mind. They occultists. They play it in black magic. They doing all types of dark stuff. I'm here, and like we said, adrenochrome. They using the blood. And then they using the blood. The blood is sacred. The blood is so sacred, and they just don't care about the blood. They do something, and it's like they harvesting people. I don't know. They doing a lot. Yeah, potion, herbs, and elixirs. Yeah, these are tyrants. They're oppressive. But whatever's about to happen, your everyday folk, your regular people, your regular citizen, you will survive whatever is happening here, because something is happening for you. They doing wrong by you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how this is supposed to go here. I don't know. That's what the Most High God said. That's not how something is supposed to go. So there's going to be a moment of suffering, because you've already been, the people have not been like living or thriving. They just been surviving, like trying to like living check to check. Like imagine you are literally, you know, with the treasury, and you know, what they say, something name, or I don't know. It's a lot with the treasury and all the other stuff. But imagine you have all of these riches and stuff like that, and you're living check to check. That's corrupt. It's a corrupt system, you know. And then they have it to where, you know, you kind of sign, once the baby comes out the womb, it's like you sign them over to this, you give them a social security number, which is them connecting to their riches, but also allowing the system or the treasury to have control of their riches. So now you acknowledging your riches, and you're giving it to us, and go and buy. It's like something like that is happening here. I don't know. Something like that is happening. And then now you're suffering, and now you're trying to thrive and all this other stuff, and you already handed over your birthright or your fight or your, you know, your abundance. Your 40 acres in a mule. Everybody's looking for why black people haven't had their reparations? It's in the treasury. That's not funny. But that's what they at. And every time your little black behind have you a baby, you get you, and I say, I don't want to say that, because everybody get a social security. Well, not everybody, but it's not just for one race. But, they always talk about, like I said, 40 acres of me. Why we don't get reparations? Why we don't get this? And it's like, it's because it's in the treasury. And everybody eating off of it. They can't give you your reparations. If you got your reparations, then then the country will really be in debt. Then the vampires will really be in debt. That means I gotta give you everything. I gotta give you my house too. That means I gotta give you all of this. If I give you reparations, I gotta give you everything. And that's a fact. These tyrants here, they're having a battle. It's a battle that they are fighting, that all we have to do is stay safe with snacks. I'm telling you, stay safe. And know that everything is working out for your great. Even if you don't understand, like I said, because it could be happening. I'm talking about IRS and stuff like that, but it could be happening in your personal life, where boulders and things are being dropped down and things are being destroyed, and it's for a reason. It's for a reason. You can look at it as karma, because that's your right. You can look at it as something like, oh, this is happening to me. Oh, I did all of this, I did that, and that could be the case. Yeah. Or you can look at it as, I did that, but this is happening, and I know everything is gonna work out for my greatest good, because now I'm moving differently, or I'm understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever's going on in your life, whatever is falling apart in your life, let it fall. Let it fall. Because it's something else that has to rise right now. And it's not just rising in our government. It's rising in you. And you got to let some things be destroyed by the boulders. You got to let some things fall apart because of the boulders, so you can rise like the phoenix, the eagle. It's time for you to be the phoenix. It's time for the phoenix. That's why the eagle is all jacked up, because it's time for the phoenix. Dwarf and devil. D can be significant. First, middle, last, initial. Devil. Temptation, deception, cunning, betrayal. Dwarf. Strength, mining, solidarity. Somebody has mining. Isn't that like when you digging into rocks? Like when you digging and going into caves and you trying to mine for gold and stuff, right? What's happening? Fairy, magic, craftsmanship. The devil's in the details is what I'm hearing too. I don't know what that means. The devil's in the details. Underground. The devil is trying to go underground. Look, this bloodthirsty. Okay, so these bloodthirsty people are trying to go underground, but we know this. We know this. But what's happening here? Berserker, Dragon Rider, Epic. Look at the wings. Legend. There's a legend on the rise right now. Or it's time for the legends. It's time.